Welcome back, and in this lecture we are going to discuss few things related to these strings, and these are the different topics that I have mentioned here. The first topic is how to access the string elements at various indexes in the string. Then we will see what is the meaning of slicing the string, and we will see few examples, and then we will see this out of index error. And I hope you are already aware about this, but still I will just cover this part to complete it, and then few of the properties of the string, like how they are immutable and why they are called immutable, and what is the meaning of concatenating, and how to concatenate two strings together to form one single string. And then we will see how to find a substring in other string. I mean, it's just a test, like if there is a substring and that is available in some other string. So one string is available somewhere in the other string, then we should get true, otherwise we should get false. That is something is the logic behind finding a substring in other string. So I have written few of the examples for each of the topics, like this one is the first example for the topic one, which is accessing the string elements. So if you have to access the elements of a string at various indexes, then let me tell you that index starts from 0. So, I mean, if we have written India, then I is at index 0, N is at index 1, then D is at index 2, I is at 3, and A is at 4. Okay, so this is the normal way of, understanding the indexes in a string. But in case of Python, your index starts from 0 from beginning, but the index also starts from the end. So what is the last index? This is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and 4. But yes, if you start the indexing from the end, then the last element has the index -1. So this is -1, this is -2, and then D is at -3, N is at -4, I is at -5. So this is how you can understand the indexing, right? So if I write like print S1, then it means that it will print N, because this is the first index where N is present, right? So this will print N. If I print like S minus 1, then it is at A, which is the last character. So last character has the index -1. Okay, so let's see the output. Okay, so first line printed N and the second line printed A. So I will just provide you, this code particularly to you in the other section, resources section, for the same video. Okay, so this one was the first example, like how to, access the various elements at the various indexes. If you print it like -4, then I think you know what will happen. This is -2, this is -1, then -2, D is at -3, and N is at -4, so it should print N. Okay, so this way you can see it is N again, right? So this is the way you can access the various elements using the positive and negative, both the indexes in Python. Okay, so this we have understood. Now let's go to the second topic, and let me copy and paste it from here. So this is all about the slicing. Okay, so let's see what does slicing means. So let me just write it like S is equal to Vikash, India, so that you can see what does slicing means. So if you write like print S24, then it means that you need to start at index 2, which is 0, 1, 2, which is D, right? Which is at D. And you have to print four characters, not from here, from beginning. Okay? It doesn't mean that you will start from second and you will go after that for four characters. No, you will start at index 2, which is indicating D, 0, 1, 2, which is D, and then you will count these four characters from the beginning. So I N D I. Okay, so the fourth character, 1, 2, 3, 4, is at I, is ending at I. Okay, so it should print D and I. Okay, it will print D and I. So let me just remove it from here, the rest of the things. so that we can see it separately one by one. So let me show you. Yes, so it's DI. You can see it here, it's DI. And then if I write the second line, which is this one, so if I do something like this, then it will, what it will do. We are starting from minus fourth position, which is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, which is at n. Okay, so it's n, and we have to print four characters from the beginning, not from here. Minus 4 comes here, and after that, four character we have to start from the beginning. It doesn't mean that if you are going into the minus negative side of the indexing, then it doesn't mean that you will go backward for the second, after the colon, for the second thing that you have mentioned. This 4 will again be starting from the beginning. So 1, 2, 3, 4, which comes till I. Okay, so it will start from minus 4. Okay, so A, I, D, N, which is N is at minus 4, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, and minus 4. And it will, and now count from beginning. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So N, D, I. This should be printed. Let us see what happens. Yes, so N, D, and I. It has been printed. So starting from minus 4, from the beginning, four characters has been taken. One, two, three, four. Please, please remember this thing. It is not from that particular location. The second, whatever you are able to see after the colon, this second thing which tells you the length, this length is not after this index. This length is from the beginning of the string. Okay, that you must need to remember. Okay, now let's see the other example. Okay, so let us see what happens. So this will be from the beginning because you have mentioned the index as 0. From the beginning, all the characters, which means the entire string, which is India. So it will be printed here. Now let us come to this one. Again, this will do the same thing because minus 5 means minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. Here you go. It's I, right? So it will start from I till the end. So it will again print India. Okay, so this is India. Now come to this one, print, and now let's see what happens. So put it here. So three characters from beginning, okay? Because the first, before the colon, we have not mentioned anything, so it will be from the beginning, okay? So from the beginning, three characters, so I and D. So these three characters should be printed. Let's see what happens. Yes, so these three characters have been printed. So this is how you can slice the string. This is known as the slicing of the strings. And now let's see. This one is interesting. Okay, so this one you need to remember. So all before minus 3. Okay, so beginning has not been mentioned. So we have to go till minus 3. Okay, so minus 1 is A, minus 2 is I, minus 3 is D. Okay, so if you are mentioning minus 3, then it doesn't mean that up to minus 3. It means before minus 3, what is there from the beginning that should be printed. This you must need to remember. Please keep this in mind. So it will only print IN. It will not print up till minus 3, which is, D. If you see, it's minus 1, it's minus 2, and D is at minus 3. But if you have used like this, then it doesn't mean that you will come till minus 3. You will come till minus 3 minus 1, which is up till this point. Not up till minus 3, but just before that. Okay, so this is how you can slice, and this you must need to remember, this is special. You don't do any mistakes. Okay, now let's see few other properties of the, yeah, the out of index error. We can see this one. So let us see. See, we don't have anything at the seventh index. We don't have any seventh index in this string, so it will give me the error. Okay, so you can see this gives me the out of index error. So this is out of index error. It is coming here. So if you go beyond the length of this string, then it will give you this error. Okay, now let's see the next one. So there are few properties related to these strings. The first property is that it is immutable. The string is immutable. So what does that mean? So This means that I cannot update any of the character at any of the indexes in the string. I cannot change the string at any particular index. So if I do something like this, s2 is equal to m, so which means that I'm trying to do something like this, I and d, which is at the second index. I'm trying to modify it and I'm trying to put m here. So I N M I A I'm expecting, but will it allow me to do? Let us see. So if I run this, you can see that it is giving me a compiler error. You cannot do, because it says that it's not allowed. It says that str object does not support item assignment, which means that it's immutable. Okay, so this is how it is working. It will not allow you to mute change any of the uh, characters at any of the indexes. Yeah, but you can do one thing. If you want to do something like, if you want to change the string altogether, then it is allowed. If you do something like this, s is equal to Rakesh, then in that case you are modifying the value of this string s. So this is perfectly allowed. So if you print it here, let us print it. Print s. So Rakesh will be printed here. You can see that. Yeah, so Rakesh has been printed here. Now let us see concatenation. So let me put this thing all together. So here I'm putting it. So there is S which contains Rakesh now, and there is S1 which contains Vikas. If we want to do the concatenation, I can do something like this, or I can do something like S1 is equal to S1 plus S, that is also the same thing. And if you write like S1 plus equal to S, then that's also the same thing. So it will add, you know, in the at the end of the Vikas, it will add Rakesh and it should print Vikas Rakesh when you print it. Okay, because S1 will be concatenated with S. So let me show you. So it's Vikash Rakesh. You can see this. Okay, so if you want to have some space, then you can put a space here, and now you can see Vikas Rakesh. So this is how it works. Okay, now let's see the last topic, which is like how to find whether a string is part of some other string or not. Okay, so suppose I have written something like S1 is equal to Vikas, so yeah, like this, and I want to find out if IK, this substring, is available in S1 or not. So what will happen, since I and K is available inside this string, so it will return me true. So if I do something like this, it will return true for this. But yes, there is no IOK available in S1, so it is returning me false. Okay, so this was all about you know, the topics for specific to this particular lecture. So I will just share all these examples with you so that you can, refer these, and inside you can find them inside your resources section for the video. Okay, so with this, this particular lecture comes to an end. Thank you.